Hello and welcome to a journey exploring the underbelly of international rankings. Today we're diving into some of the world's most shocking rankings. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to navigate a geopolitical minefield of rudeness, corruption, and economic despair. From the bustling streets of tourist traps to the hushed backrooms of political power, we'll uncover the stories behind the statistics and examine how these issues shape our world. And the award for the least hospitable hosts on planet Earth goes to drumroll. But look, before we name and shame, let's be clear, rudeness is subjective. One person's gruff encounter is another's charmingly brusque interaction. However, when a country consistently ranks low in tourist satisfaction surveys and global politeness indices, it's time to ask, are they just having a bad century or is there something deeper at play? Now let's talk about corruption, that insidious rot that undermines trust and stability. This isn't just about a few bad apples, oh no, we're talking about systemic bribery, embezzlement, and abuse of power that trickles down and stains everything it touches. The country with the dubious honor of topping this list has a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt, and the consequences for its people are devastating. Poverty, as we all know, is a complex issue with a tangled web of causes. But in this particular nation, struggling with the unfortunate title of poorest, the situation is nothing short of dire. Imagine a life where access to clean water, basic healthcare, and education are not rights, but privileges reserved for the fortunate few. This isn't about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. This is about a fundamental lack of opportunity. Our runner-up in the rudeness ranking is a bit of a head-scratcher. They're known for their stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, yet tourists consistently report feeling unwelcome. Is it a language barrier, a cultural misunderstanding, or could it be, dare we say, a collective aversion to fanny packs and selfie sticks? The jury's still out, but the data speaks for itself. This country's corruption isn't exactly subtle. It's less whisper network and more full-blown opera of shady dealings. We're talking about politicians using public funds to buy solid gold yachts while their citizens struggle to put food on the table. The audacity is almost impressive in a horrifying kind of way. While still grappling with extreme poverty, our second-place contender offers a glimmer of hope. Despite facing an uphill battle against economic inequality and limited resources, there are signs of progress. Grassroots organizations are working tirelessly to empower communities, and international aid is slowly but surely making a difference. Our bronze medalist in the rudeness Olympics is a bit of an enigma. They're known for their efficiency and punctuality, which, let's be honest, can sometimes come across as a bit cold and impersonal. But are they truly rude or just victims of a cultural emphasis on directness? Perhaps a healthy dose of perspective is in order. Rounding out our top three most corrupt is a country where bribery is practically a national sport. It's so ingrained in the culture that it's almost expected. Want to speed up your visa application? A little gift will do the trick. You need to get out of a speeding ticket? Just slip the officer a little something. It's enough to make your head spin. In our third poorest nation, the fight against poverty is a multi-generational battle. Limited access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities has created a cycle of poverty that's incredibly difficult to break. But even in the face of such adversity, there are stories of hope and resilience. Coming in at number 4 on the rudeness scale is a country known for its beautiful language and passionate people. So why do tourists often leave feeling like they've committed a faux pas just by breathing? Could it be that their expressive communication style is easily misinterpreted? Or maybe they just really hate it when you talk loudly on your cell phone? Corruption in this country is like a hydra. You cut off one head and 2 more grow back in its place. It's a never-ending cycle of scandals, investigations, and cover-ups. And while the citizens are understandably fed up, the wheels of justice grind frustratingly slow. Our final country on the list is facing an uncertain future. Years of conflict, political instability, and economic mismanagement have left its people struggling to survive. The path out of poverty is long and arduous, and it will require a concerted effort from both the government and the international community. So there you have it, a glimpse into the darker side of our interconnected world. From blatant rudeness to deeply entrenched corruption and heartbreaking poverty, these issues remind us that we still have a long way to go in creating a just and equitable global society. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer scale of these problems, but it's important to remember that even small actions can make a difference. Educate yourself, support organizations working to address these issues, and most importantly, engage in respectful dialogue with those who hold different views. And if you want to explore more thought-provoking topics like this one, be sure to subscribe to our channel for a weekly dose of insightful content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay engaged.